What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Chris, man. I am here on the Work Hard, Play Harder podcast. It is February 8th, Sunday, February 8th. So it's Super Bowl Sunday, as you guys know, 2026. My name is Chris Drummond. I am a freelance sports reporter based out of upstate New York here and proprietor of this podcast, Work Hard, Play Harder, where I bring individuals on to talk about their why and get to know them outside of their occupation. I got a very special guest that's coming on with me today. And she is a producer. She is in music. She is a Grammy member and a Grammy mentor. Her name is Christie Kanska. And she is going to talk about her why of getting into music and media. And we're also going to ask her some get to know you questions. So without any further ado, I introduce you the wonderful, talented, and the beautiful Christy. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Chris. Thank you so much having me for your podcast. And I will be very happy to share, everything what is we are interested.
Absolutely. And it's definitely a pleasure having you on, Christy. No question about that. And listen, my first question to you is the same as it always is with everybody that comes on this podcast. And that is, what is your why? Why do you do what you do? Did you have any role models or any inspirations maybe growing up? But ultimately, what is your why for getting into the music business and the media?
Yes. Music is my life. I made music since my childhood. And since then till now, I'm so dedicated. I can't imagine even the moment, even the day without music. So, but I feel that I have a mission, and I would like to answer to your question, why?
Mm-hmm.
My why is to heal, uplift, and inspire, especially children. And now moving from Boston here to New York,
Mm-hmm.
this thing become even more important, working with children, because before I never saw children, because when I came here to New York, I started to teach children from underserved communities, and I felt that I was in the right place working with the right children. I feel that it was meant to be for me to come to that school and to work with these children. Many of them, they don't have parents, or some of them, they have disabilities. So music has always been my language of love, faith, and hope. I believe God placed me music in my life not only to perform, that I've been a performer for many years and I'm still
Right.
performing, but to teach, guide, and help others discover their own voices and inner light. I think this is my mission.
I love that. I really do. Now, you say teach. What are the age ranges that you teach music from? Like what is the beginning
Uh,
age and then what's the oldest that you taught?
I teach all ages. I've been teaching all ages. Uh, Started the youngest that I taught in my life. It was 3 years old.
Wow.
I remember, yes, in Prague. And here, and I've been teaching one lady. I was preparing her for the musical. She was like a 18, 82 years old or
Wow.
83 years old. Yes.
Wow.
Uh, you know, it doesn't matter the age. It's important what you feel in your heart. And
Mm.
what is age? Age, it's numbers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that. I really do. That
Mhm.
is a large sample of people that you've taught. Now, I want to ask this kind of bonus question that is, what is your favorite genre of music to teach? Is there a particular genre that you like or you favor more than the other genres, or do you just like it all?
I'm very open-minded musician. I grew up in Europe, and definitely I studied the classical music. I was born in capital of Armenia in Yerevan, and I had that opportunity to listen to folk music. As well, I'm half Greek and half Armenian. My Greek
Mm.
grandmother was singing folk music in the kitchen. I grew up listening, making cookies and listening music in the kitchen.
Mhm.
So but and my father, he would just play in the house blues records, like American
Ah,
music.
yeah,
This
absolutely.
inspired me, and to get more involved in learning American music or contemporary music. So, and that brought me to America. That I got scholarship, and I came to study at Berklee College of Music. So let's go back again to your question: which genres I like to teach? At this moment, I'm a certified teacher of the Royal Conservatory, and I have students level 8, 9, and below. And the level 10, it's like associate degree. They have
Okay.
their curriculum, and I love their curriculum because it's based on classical, contemporary, jazz, popular music, music theater. As you see, I'm now teaching all style of music, and by
Hmm.
myself when I compose, because I have all that influences. If you ask me how sounds your music, I could say it's like that crossover. They emerge. I don't want to put titles, but yeah, I'm very open to all styles of music.
I love it. I love it. Now you touched up on it, Christy. You said Berkeley College of Music. That's where you got your scholarship from. I want to know, were
Yeah.
there any other schools that could have persuaded you from going to Berkeley College, or did you always have it in your heart that that's the school you wanted to go to?
I'm very good in aiming my goals. Yes. And my mom, she would always from my childhood hire the best teachers. And I knew that if I would like to study American music, I would
Hmm.
like to choose some of the best colleges in America.
Sure.
And also I had that opportunity. The Berkeley College, they came to Greece, to Thessaloniki, and they auditioned teachers, students. And I was kind of very curious. I went and I showed them some of my original songs and compositions. They
Sure.
liked it. And in that time, they had only two, three, it was like a limited amount of students that will pick up, or people. And in that time, I was already teaching. So they picked me, and it was like a two or three people that they chose from 70, and I was the some of the lucky one that got
Mhm.
that ticket, visa, opportunity, scholarship to come to the U.S. to study in Boston.
I love that. I really do. That's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. Now, I want to ask you some favorite questions. Okay, so you just give me the honest answer based upon these favorite questions that I ask you. Okay, so here we go, Christy. The first question I got for you is, what is your favorite meal that you like to cook?
Oh my God! Do you know that I'm a good cook?
Mm, okay.
So yes, my husband, he loves my cooking better than restaurants. So I love cooking. And when you say like a favorite, it's hard to say. What do you like? Classical music, jazz, music theater, pop. I don't have a favorite dish, but something what I really know. I like simple things.
Mm,
Simple things like you know, I love definitely Greek food
sure.
because I grew up in Greece. I like light food that it nourish and give me life energy, because
Right.
the job that I'm doing, it's required lots of energy, especially children. We don't talking about age. There is no time, there is no place that you have to feel that you are old. No, they keep you up, I have to be there, and that's why I have to nourish my body with right, very good food. I
Mm.
don't like to eat heavy foods. I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat
Oh,
meats.
okay.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm a huge I like gyros or gyros. Is how you say it. Gyros, gyros.
You said gyros, like a
Gyro.
shawarma, or you can say shawarma, something like, yes.
Oh yeah.
It's a gyros. In Greece, they call gyros. Yeah.
Gyros.
The
Okay, I love
roasted
those.
meat, yes.
Yes,
The
absolutely.
pita
I love
bread,
those.
yes.
Ooh. the pita bread is just amazing, especially when it's warm, nice. I love it. I love those so much. I'm a huge person. I do love steak. I'm a huge person on steak, so I do love that for sure, no question. Now, I gotta ask you, Christy, what is your favorite concert you've ever attended?
I can, especially now I'm in New York City, that I attend so many concerts at Carnegie Hall. Each concert is so special.
Hmm.
Like I don't like again to compare things. It's so many. Maybe one that I can remember when I was a young teenager and I went to see the trio of three guitar players. It was John McLaughlin, Pat Metheny,
Mm,
and hold on, Pat Metheny and Aldemiola.
okay.
Three people on the stage in the big stadium.
Mm,
So, they were so impressive. I was wondering how these three guitar players will handle that huge stadium, and it was amazing. You see, the music can touch in any sets, and these
mm.
virtuosos, these wonderful guitar players. And in that time, I was a big fan of, until now, like a Joe McLaughlin, this amazing composer and orchestrator, amazing guitar player, uh, and Al DeMille and Pat Metheny, even some music that I compose, I feel that they have influences from these guitar players.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Now I'm a huge Carlos Santana fan. Are you familiar with that name, Carlos Santana?
definitely, definitely.
Okay. Okay. What about Andrea
Yeah.
Bocelli?
Andrea Bocelli, beautiful, wonderful, wonderful opera singer. Yes, and I
Mm-hmm.
love that he's involved with other genres. He sings, he performs with other uh, singers from different genres. It's nice that he has this open-minded character.
Mm. Absolutely, no doubt. Okay, here we go.
And
What
his
is your favorite place you've ever traveled to?
favorite, I could say uh, every place is different. It's my personality. Oh, I don't make idols. I don't make like when you say like a favorite, but one country that it did big impact to my heart, to my spirituality,
Mhm.
it was India.
Wow.
I
Okay.
lived there for 2 years. First year I was teaching, and the second year I was touring. It was
Wow.
enough time for me, yes, to get more into the culture. Um, Especially, I love classical Indian music. And in South India, I was learning Konakol, you know, uh, and I had that opportunity to see many places, because when we're talking about India, India is so different, and they have different languages, and the climate is different. I was living in South um, and North. Also, I traveled all the way to Assam, where I was a judge at the rock festival.
Mm.
So, yeah, we stayed with my husband for a long time in Goa, and there we had nice festivals, and I was doing my Latin jazz project. I met so many people. Until now, I have so many followers from that country, and I still would like to go back, maybe with some new album, some folk album that I'll include also some Indian style of music that I love to perform.
Okay, that is definitely on the bucket list. I'll definitely have to hit you up for some recommendations on where to go. I've never been to India, but my favorite place would probably be Jamaica, for sure. Had a chance to go there on a cruise, so that was pretty cool, to go there and experience that culture. That was just fabulous. Food, people, weather, everything was just so
Yeah,
beautiful. So
you
I
said
loved it.
about food, and I love Indian food because it's lots of vegetarian dishes.
Hmm.
Very interesting. Oh, it's so cultural, spices. Yeah, I brought home their culture, their food. I could definitely feel that India did this big impact to me.
I love it. I love it. Okay, two more of the favorites. Now, I'm a sports person, okay, and I'm gonna ask you a sports question. This is two parts to this question. So the first part is favorite sport you like to watch on TV. Second part is favorite sport you like to go to in person. They could be the same sport.
By the way, I'm not so far from sports, from professional sports.
Hmm.
When I was 15, 16, I became a champion of Armenia for volleyball.
Volleyball.
Like,
Wow, look
hmm
at you.
I was doing, yeah, I was doing like on the professional level. And I not was the tallest in the team, but I was really smart and I knew how to maneuver because I had like I'm left-handed. They didn't know where the ball will go. So,
Oh,
and
okay.
I remember when at the last moment we were kind of almost losing the game, but we got all together and I did some special trick that we won the game. So this was, and from my childhood, I was swimming, doing horseback, horse riding.
Hmm.
Um, the sports being, and my parents, they were so, constantly pushing us to do, like I would just to sit and play piano, but my mom, no, go, go to swim, and I had like a plan of the day. My father would just drive me to the swimming pool for dancing and watching the sport, it started with my father. He loved to watch football. How you call here soccer game? Yes, like here in America, how you call football?
Yeah, absolutely. Like soccer. Are you talking about soccer or
Soccer.
American
Yes,
soccer?
the
Yes.
soccer.
Yeah.
And I was the father's daughter. Wherever father goes, because I was like kind of oldest, my mom would take care of my youngest siblings, and my father was the one who would just take care of me, would drive me for sports, for music, and whatever he do, we've been like together team. This is how I grew up. And he would just watch the soccer game, and I was with him sitting, and following. This is how I get into watching sports. Also my husband, he loves to watch racing, the you know
The
uh
NASCAR.
how they
NASCAR.
call motor that racing cars, yes. And he has that personality as a racer, when he drives. I better don't sit next to him. Yeah, but this is so scary to watch these racings, and to see that sometimes it can hurt human life. I better don't watch. I'm telling you, my husband, he wake up so in the morning early because all that it's like I think they sent it in Italy, yes, like a lot of racing sportsmen. They are from Europe. He
They
wakes
are.
up in the morning, yes, to just watch that. But I better just to read books and do some spiritual studies.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
It's like the yin and the yang. You got your differences, but you
Yes,
also have what you guys both like. So opposites attract. That's how love is
exactly.
formed. So I love that. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Last of the favorites. Favorite place you like to go out and eat at there in New York.
I could say Carnegie Hall. Carnegie Hall become my second home because my life it's so intense from morning till night.
Mhm.
uh
Can you eat there?
and only place where I go,
Yeah.
uh because each one Saturday per month I have to be there because I'm in the team of music educators.
Hmm.
Also through that wonderful community I have all this opportunity, to go and to attend to all that wonderful concerts. you know I mean, this is, I could say the Carnegie Hall is my second home, in New York City. It's become like the place where I met my wonderful colleagues, educators, musicians, where I experiment. it's the place where at least where I left my heart there.
Okay, okay. Now, is that a place that you can go eat? Is that your favorite place to eat, or is that your favorite place to go?
By the way, one day I invited my friend, Natalie, who came like from Europe. We went and we had nice breakfast at Carnegie Hall.
Okay.
Uh, yes, they have a nice cafe.
Hmm.
Yeah, they serve, we went for breakfast and it was beautiful, elegant,
Okay.
and we both liked it.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, when I do come out there to say hello to you, I'm definitely gonna have to make a stop at Carnegie Hall for sure, because I definitely will be up in the city sometime for sure, as I periodically do different events that come to the
Yeah,
city.
go
So
for breakfast. Go for breakfast. Very healthy, good breakfast. And also it's chic. You sit nice, in that wonderful building. And the whole that cafe looks like a beautiful hotel place. It's very
I love it.
nice.
I love it. Okay, that's amazing. Now, Christy, I would love to get talk to you about your day to day operations. Obviously, as a journalist myself, no 2 days are ever the same. I'm always on the phone, either trying to pitch stories or doing different games, covering different games, talking to different people. That's why I love journalism so much, because you just never know what you're going to wake up and do. You, as a producer in music, what does your Monday through Friday look like? Like, how long do you work for? When do you start? When do you end? What exactly do you do on a day to day basis?
Okay. You're right. My days are intense, and include teaching, voice and piano,
Hmm.
directing choirs. I have two choirs in New York City. I teach De La Salle and Epiphany. As well, with my husband, we do almost each day. We're going to our recording studio. So recording, it's become like a daily work. We have to be there. We have to work each day on our craft. And especially this 2025 was such a major year for us because we got the Neve console from London and we visited London and we purchased the Dolby Atmos 12 speakers. And at the same year, my husband and me and I, we were dreaming to have a Steinway piano, and Steinway piano came. Now we are all set with the studio to create the music that we vision because we have the tools. And also, thank God, we have the knowledge what we're doing. Uh, okay, recording. What I do also composing. I compose a lot because I love to write music. I like to create.
Absolutely.
When I don't create, I feel uh, there's no any fulfillment, in my heart.
Hmm.
So this is daily basis. I compose and music in my head when I'm in the kitchen, wherever I go. This is I can take away from me. It's part of my life. So also, I do mentoring artists. I'm a Grammy mentor. Yes, some people, yeah, who interested to produce music. I'm preparing them. I teaching them how to produce music, how to write songs. As well, I'm organizing projects. I'm
Right.
putting together concerts, and I'm managing my music academy. If you know, I'm a founder and director of ZCK Music Academy and Recording, uh, mm, and ZCK Music Academy and Recording Studios. So it means it's a lots of work, uh, and every day is different, but always full of music, learning, and creativity.
Mm. Okay. Now let me ask you, how long does it normally take for you to compose a song? Because to write a song, sometimes I get writer's block when I'm writing stories or I'm writing games. I just get writer's block, and I got to put the pen and paper away for a little bit. Then I'll come back to it. How long does it normally take you to compose a song?
It's so different. It's so different.
Hmm.
One song, uh, The title was Ser, Love. It was many years ago. I wrote in Armenia. It took me a year. But lately, now one of my students told me, Christy, because I'm now producing a children's album. And it's so
Mm,
exciting.
okay.
And the student told me, Christy, you have all these songs, but you don't have any lullaby. I told her, you're right. Um, she had just newborn sister in her home. I just look at her, and I came home and I wrote that song, I don't know, during maybe 2 hours. And I went down, I showed to my husband, and he helped me a little bit with the harmonies. And this brought me to some bridge we developed, and it became song.
Okay.
So it really depends. Sometimes when I write actually instrumental music, um, or I love to write music for movies, it's so different. You see, the music can be written so fast, and also sometimes it will take a while to complete.
Let me ask you this bonus question because I want to know like what is maybe some songs that you've written for as far as movies, but also what inspired you to want to do or produce a children's album?
Oh, children's. I am a teacher of over 35 years.
Hmm.
Imagine, I started teaching when in my early age. My first student that I taught in the time I was maybe around 18 years
Okay.
old. I just felt that teaching it's my calling. I was the oldest in the home, and my siblings all the time. My parents, they were busy, and I should take care of them. I was like
Right.
their babysitter, or whatever how you say, it's a home teacher. So uh, maybe that responsibility I got from my early age. Also, uh, my character, my charisma is in sharing. Whatever I have, I love to share. So this brought me to teaching. And I started teaching. In my 20s, I already had in Armenia a children choir. I was a conductor.
Okay.
And that in that time, the Greek embassy assigned me, Greek embassy from Armenia sent my choir and myself for the festival to Greece. That's how first time I visited Greece. I went for the children's festival with my own children choir.
Wow.
So it look at this. And and since that day, I am wherever I go, children's are my surrounding. The best, I feel so comfortable with them, Like maybe I stay as a child, and I have that pure mentality. We just get in touch instantly. And it doesn't matter. I am in India, Armenia, Greece, Brooklyn, Manhattan, wherever. Even during COVID, I was teaching people from Singapore, China, you
Wow.
know. So, and knowing these children, it was very interesting. They would just share with me with their stories, with their toys. And this was just amazing inspiration for me to write songs. Like Kelly, she came and she brought her Zipper the reindeer. She called the reindeer Zipper, and she had story about him. And she told me, Christy, could you write a song about Zipper the reindeer? I told him, yes. And that's how it came that Zipper the reindeer. Another girl, Jada, in Boston, she came to class and she said, oh, I don't want to sing any song. I don't like anything, I just want to. I told her, what do you want? But do you have something that you like? Yes,
Right.
I love the dogs. Okay. I just sat on the piano. I played that C major 7 chord, and the melody came. I love the dogs when they look at me, cute faces. So it means things are coming. They inspire me actually. Also, in this album, I will have some songs that I wrote. It's my own inspirations.
Sure.
Like you see, the lullaby, Sleep Baby Tight, my student Haley from New York, uh, she told me to write. It was like a commission to
Oh,
write a
okay.
lullaby for her sister
Right,
to make
right.
her happy. Uh, all that songs are so integrated. And then lately I taught in Greenwich, Connecticut, at the wonderful school. It's called Whitby School. There I had 4 5 years old children, and I was experimenting, testing my songs. And in the class, I was using mindfulness with music. I wrote story that follows the song, and we were doing also the yoga movements. And this is what you need for children. What
Yeah,
children need? They need love and they need education, but
absolutely.
integrated with with a mindful story, a yoga movement, singing. This is how I capture their attention.
I love that. I do. It's a great segue though, Christy, because now I want to talk to you about mental health and work-life balance. I know personally with a lot of journalists in my profession, they have kind of stepped away from this industry because their mental health was affected in a plethora of ways. I also know they've stepped away because of work-life balance. It's tough to have that balance, because journalism is every day of the year, even through holidays. You miss a lot of time with family, friends. Some people have to travel constantly, all the time. So, talk to me about how you keep your mental health strong, and still try to have that work life balance. Because, like I said, you have a husband, you have a family, you teach kids, and you got a lot of different things going on. But you also need some Christie time too. You don't want to overwhelm yourself and get burned out. So, talk to me about how you keep your mental health strong and still try to have that work life balance.
Not only you as a journalist and as an artist, as a teacher, any person, even the person who's going and has to do each day bake pizza. Let's take to any human on the earth. This is a really important topic, and thanks for bringing this up.
Hmm.
Like many artists and educators, it's a journey. I work hard, but I've learned the importance of rest, prayer, nature, and boundaries. And music is my joy, not my burden. And I try to protect my peace while I'm continuing to serve others.
Right.
That's why I need time for myself, as you said, Christie's time. Christie's times, it's early mornings. Sometimes I wake up at 5. 6 is my normal hour. I have to wake up 6. But sometimes if I go to sleep late, I will wake up 7, 8.
Mm.
But never late. I don't know. I'm a early bird, so I wake up early in the morning, and it's a time where I'm filtering everything what is coming to my life, putting on the side what it doesn't serve me. I in the morning I do my spiritual practices. I do yoga. I love yoga. I love yoga very much. Also my spiritual readings, and then I have my schedulings, plannings, uh, and also I leave a space for the silence. I should close my eyes. It's kind of, let's say it's a meditation, how you will call. Okay, I have my own rituals when I wake up. I'm not rushing to do things. First, I try to find my inner peace, even if I had some waves uh, the day before. So I'm kind of
Sure.
tuning up. Yes, I'm filtering, cleaning, and I'm just also putting my intentions that I will complete the day. And I keep myself strong and creative because sometimes you don't know what to expect. Even with teaching, do you know how it's challenging to teach? You don't
Oh
know
yeah.
what to expect. You don't, because each person has their different energies, and you are there to have all of them together. So Yeah, I'm charging in the morning. This is it's very important because even I wrote interesting story about a very mindful butterfly that she had all that thoughts. Yes, sometimes you too. You have so many busy thoughts in your head. And then wise turtle coming and telling to the butterfly, just calm down. Look at this flower. Look at this piece. Just to calm down, or you just close your eyes and just listen to your heartbeat. That's how you calming all that wavy thoughts. So this is how I train my brain to stay calm, focused, and creative.
I love it. I do. I love that. But again, Christy is a great segue because now I want to ask you about advice. What is some advice you would give someone that wants to be in the music industry doing the same thing that you do, whether it's teaching it, producing it, or any way of trying to break into the music? You know, there's a lot of people out there that want to get into this type of business, but just don't know how to get started. What kind of advice would you give that individual?
I don't like to give advice, but
Mm,
let's say, mm, let's say when I started, let's take something from my own life experience. I could
sure.
say, stay true to your heart. My parents, they didn't want me to become a musician because they knew how it's hard the life of the musician.
Right.
But I instead, I keep till now I'm doing music and I'm so happy because I couldn't do nothing else than music. You know, music is everything to me. So that's why I will recommend everyone, let's, you know, stay uh, true to your heart, to your thoughts, what you really feel, and be patient. Nothing's coming easy. Okay, nothing good. Yeah, even good food, for the good food, you have to work. So, and work hard. Never stop learning. I am studying each day. And I don't know, I don't know if this life will be enough for me to learn everything what I would like to really learn well.
Sure.
Also, surround yourself with people who helping you. And most importantly, believe in your dreams. I had the dream to come to America, and I have now other dreams, that I have in my heart. And I always will be a dreamer. And I hope all my dreams will come true. And another thing that I would suggest to myself and to others, don't say yes to everything that comes to your way. You
Mm.
have to be selective. Yes. I don't
Wow,
say
that
yes to
that's
everything.
different. That's different, Christy, because a lot of people do say yes to why do you say that particular line? Now, I'm curious. Why do you say that line? Because that's definitely going against the norm. A lot of people do say yes to everything.
Like you see, when I was 16, my parents, they insist me to go to study science because they were scientists. Uh, but I said in that time, no. Other things we've been doing, like with my husband, like doing the records, uh, and I didn't compromise things that he said, and then it become actually it's a good choice. So, I think you have to just follow your instinct, your inner gut. You know you are the best person. You know what it serves better for to you.
Right, right.
If if
Okay.
if 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 I had in my genes, I was very musical. When I went to the conservatory, they told me, "How many years did you study singing?" I told him I took only 10 classes, but I studied 10 years piano. because my ears
Sure.
was trained. Uh, but the voice was coming essentially, it's something like, I was born with this gift and I love that. And your parents told me, no, you have to become a scientist. I should say no. And I did. And I didn't regret.
Right, you followed your heart, and listen, I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement with you. I always tell people, listen, say yes to only things that make sense for you. Everything is not just because it comes first doesn't mean you have to jump on it right away. You have to say yes to things that actually matter to you and make sense in the industry like this, especially with music, because music is definitely a make or break type of thing. It's not just about what you do. It's also, in my opinion, about who you know. So networking is big time. It's all network is also big time in journalism too. How much would you say that is kind of a big thing? Is to network within this media music industry to be able to get experience in it.
Networking, I think this is another gift to communicate with people. This is a
Hmm.
gift. Many artists, they are introverts. They don't like to go to meet people, you know. But in these times, especially if we're talking about Grammy, what is the Grammy? Who nominate you Grammy? Your peers, not the people from the streets. You have to be
Right.
in that community, you
Right.
know and also the people who knows about music, they will know how many hours you spend to write, to arrange, to record. Who will give the real appreciation to your music? The Grammy producers, engineers, all the people who creating that craft. Just you have to be definitely in contact with them. I love to go to our Grammy gatherings in New York City. Mm, and through that community, I could go to see shows in LA, and I met wonderful composers, movie makers. Till now, I discover people. Some people reach me out. It's amazing to be in the community, and that community will actually help you to become a Grammy nominated or Grammy winner.
Hmm. Okay. Now, speaking of that, how does one become a Grammy member and a Grammy mentor? Like, what was the origins behind that? Because I'm intrigued. I've never ever met anyone that's been a Grammy member or a Grammy mentor. So, how did that opportunity come about for you?
The opportunity comes, this is the Recording Academy. They see how many years you've been in the recording industry. I start doing recording since my 18. I'm doing
Hmm.
quite a lot, many years, yes. And also I work with um Grammy engineer from LA, uh, Barry Rudolph. I met him in India, and then I did the mixing with him. I flew all the way to LA to do the mixing of my album, Le Rêve, The Dream. As well, I play with some musicians, someone like jazz prodigy, like a Matt Savage. We
Okay.
did lots of gigs, playing concerts, and wherever we could find the gigs. Also, he recorded on my project. These people, they support me to become a Grammy member because they were Grammy members. So someone has to really find in you value to write a recommendation that you can become a Grammy member.
Mm. And
Also,
what is what?
you
Okay.
should have also credits,
Hmm.
years of recording, albums, performances. All this is a package. And this is
Okay.
not enough. Even you are a Grammy member, then after 5 years, you have to again prove them that you deserve to be there. They have to see that you are active.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
So
Now,
this is ongoing process, you know.
yeah, that's what it sounds like. Sounds like an ongoing process. Did you like the Grammys this past year? Were you in attendance or was you just watching it from home?
Yeah, I wish it's from home because, I have lots of responsibilities now here,
Hmm.
with teaching, with producing. Also, now we are working daily basis on this children project. It's so much things to do, and I really would like to complete this year and to submit for Grammys.
I love it. Now, talk to me about this children's project. When exactly are you going to be dropping it? I know you said sometime this year, but when this year, and what is the title of it?
The title is Songbird, has 12 songs. And now, this month, I'm planning to release a single.
Okay.
It's good to start. I will start with a single, I Love the Dogs, and this song will be in the album. And let's say everything will go well, and I said to my husband, I would like to produce this album music on and to do the Dolby Atmos mix, because we have that Dolby Atmos in our console and the speakers.
Right.
Let's see, I
Right.
would like to mix, to do the different mix. It will sounds like a movie with all these interesting, technical developments that we have in the sound.
Right.
uh, and this is, it takes time. It takes time, and it takes to have a knowledge, or maybe probably we will invite someone to our studio to come to help us with that. Um, and and I hope, because the last day to submit it will be the in August 2026.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. I like that. Now, this next question, Christy, is called bucket list. And the reason why it's called bucket list is because I want you to speak it into existence. I want you to tell me what is a top four things that you would like to do in your career that you haven't done yet. A top four things of goals that you would like to do in your career that you haven't done yet.
Wow. At this period of my life, I would like to create a full children's musical that tours internationally.
Mm,
And I would like, and that musical will be Songbird. As I see where it goes, this CD album, and the songs and the stories that I wrote, this could become a wonderful musical. And now I'm experimenting at St. Margaret School with the music theater class, where
mhm.
they actually allow me to bring my song. And I am, as a producer, I'm putting together a musical scene. So
Okay.
that has the song, that has a story, and has monologues. So this is for me. But definitely,
Okay.
I would like to achieve to create a full children's musical that tours international. This is for sure. This
Okay.
is, yeah. And write and publish more books connected to my music. Yeah, in this
Okay.
period, you would like to publish more, uh, because I have all that experience behind me. And build a global music education platform for children.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yes, this, internationally, all over the world, not just in America. Yeah. And perform and present my work in major concert halls and festivals worldwide.
I would
Yeah.
love that. I would come
I
see you.
love
That's for sure.
performance, I love to perform, and I love to perform with children's. Yes, I can live without music. This is for sure.
I love that. I love and listen. The reason why, again, I ask this question is because I like for my guests to speak it into existence. I would definitely be paying attention to that. Hopefully, those things would definitely come true. I feel like if you have goals that you aspire to, that you would never get complacent. And that's just for me, my own opinion about anybody's career. So I love that. I truly do. Um, I wanna ask you this next question here, and that is I want to do some some rapid fire. Okay, so rapid fire basically means I'm going to throw some things at you, and you get to choose one or the other. But the first thing that comes to your mind, okay, based upon these questions, okay, so are you ready?
Ready.
Here we go. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Okay, here we go. Green beans or carrots?
Green beans.
Okay, juice or soda?
Juice.
Okay, favorite color?
Brown.
Okay, you know I like brown, that's for sure. Okay, here we go. Favorite TV show or Netflix TV series?
I like the food cereals, food, especially with Martha Stewart.
Oh, okay, you like those. Okay, here we go. Favorite board game?
Tennis.
Okay. Favorite card game?
Card game.
Yeah,
Flashcards. I do
flashcard.
flashcards with children. It's a
Okay,
game. Yeah.
okay, got you. Favorite alcoholic drink?
I don't drink alcohol.
No, okay. Favorite non-alcoholic drink?
Water.
Water. Okay, I like that. If you had a choice to choose three people with you, so three plus you equaling four, but three more people to join you on vacation, where would you go and who would you choose? Now, Christy, before you decide, you can choose family, friends, or celebrities.
Oh, celebrities. Wow. I would like to take from celebrities
Okay.
Nigella Larson,
Okay.
and I would take my sister
Okay.
and my student Haley.
Okay. So now, where would you four go, vacation wise?
I would like to travel to Asia to see Thailand, Korea, Japan. I'm kind
Mm.
of manifesting now.
Yeah, manifesting. Do it, please. I love that. I love that. Going to Asia with those four, I'm sure you have a great time, no question. Favorite sandwich?
Sandwich. Simple bread and cheese.
Okay, so like a grilled cheese.
No grilled, just some nice aged cheese.
Okay,
Not grilled.
okay, got you. If you had a choice to choose between three music artists or three music songs to listen to on repeat and never get tired of, what three artists or three songs would you choose?
This is a hard one. I love to listen to my husband composition. Actually, the one he wrote for me, it's called For Christie. It's a you have to listen to it. Like it's on the YouTube, you can listen. It's a I think it's a timeless piece. This I could listen forever.
Okay.
Yes. Another one that I could listen. What style of music? It doesn't matter what style of
Oh,
music.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. The Bach, Johann Sebastian Bach, the Baroque
Oh,
composer. I
oh
can
yeah.
listen his music. It's a timeless music. And number three, I could say Pat Metheny.
Path Martini. Okay.
When I was a teenager, I was listening his music from morning till evening, nonstop. And I was just listening, maybe also in my dreams. That's how I grew up,
Mm,
listening.
okay.
Most of all,
Okay.
listening instrumental music. Being a singer, I was listening lots of instrumental music.
Mm, got you. Okay.
And the
Alto or
piece, the piece. Sorry, I didn't say the piece. It's called "Letter to Home." Pasmatini. Just check it out. You can listen for it's a non-stop. You can record maybe 1,000 times and listen to it. It's never stop.
letter to home? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. I would definitely look that up on the YouTube. No question about that. Alto or soprano?
Alto.
Okay. You talked about it before. What sport outside of volleyball that you would play that you would dominate in, that you'd be really good?
It's hard.
Mm. Yeah, I knew this probably be a little hard of a
I love
question.
I love basketball, but I'm not so tall. Maybe basketball, but I don't
That's
know
okay.
if yeah, I like to move fast. I'm very fast thinker,
Hmm.
but my height, I'm not so tall for the basketball.
Well, listen, Chrissy, you and I definitely have that in common. I'm only
Yeah.
6 feet. I'm 6 feet tall, so I'm not
Mhm.
super tall as a guy. I'm 6 feet. I'm not sure how tall you are, but yeah, I understand. I totally understand that. So,
Yeah.
okay, that's awesome. What sport would you play that you would absolutely not be good in?
Racing cars. I'm not that personality at all. I don't like
I,
that competitive feelings and going to extreme. It's not mine. Even
I feel it.
watching, I don't like even to watch. I want to be honest too. As the
No,
opposite of
that's
my
cool.
husband.
I totally understand that. Totally understand that. Two more for the rapid fire, okay? Favorite what no, I want to ask this one. I got two more, but these are music concerts that you rather go to. So I'm going to throw some names out there. You got to tell me which concert you rather go to, okay? So, hypothetically speaking, which music concert would you rather go to of these artists? Mariah Carey or Celine Dion?
Wow, it's so hard. Do you love
Hmm.
your mom or your father? I
No, I know it's pretty hard. I know it's pretty
I don't
hard,
wanna
but
I don't wanna deprive to any of these great artists. If I will have an opportunity, I will go to see both. I mean, but I have to choose. I don't
I
know
would
in
say
which.
which one is 51% and which one is 49% of you going to see both.
I don't put them into that percentage category. They are different. Look at this. You have 5 fingers, yes? Do
Hmm.
you love this finger or this finger? They, you can compare them.
Sure.
I know it's hard to answer to these questions.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll do this. We'll do this. When it comes to, let's say that you're writing a song, a genre of song, okay, and somebody comes up to you and say, "I want you to write a song, but you only can use these three genres. You have to pick between these three. Which genre are you picking from? Are you picking from rap? Are you picking from pop? Or are you picking rock? Which one would you write a genre for?"
Pop.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay. Now, the very last one I'm going to ask you is another sports question of rapid fire. Which sport would you rather play? Badminton or bowling?
Bowling.
Are you a good bowler?
Um, I just like that movement, you know?
I do. I do know. I do. That's good. No, it's good. I'm a huge bowler. I love to bowl, so that's what I love to do. So no doubt about that. But we'll have to do it sometime when I come down and visit. No question about that. This has been a very enlightening podcast. Talking to you about your why of getting into music, about how you became a Grammy member, Grammy mentor, going to the Berklee College of Music and studying in Boston. Now that you're in New York, you've been teaching for over 30 plus years, 3 plus decades, which is amazing. And not only that, but you teach all different kinds of genres, and you also teach for different type of stages, singing, musical performance, and working on Songbird, your album that's going to be coming out. Hopefully you get that into a musical play sooner or later. I would love that. Just learning about you has been absolutely amazing, Christy. And I want to ask you, is there anything else you would like to add about yourself, the job, or anything at all before we conclude?
Hmm. Can you hear me? You are a little bit breaking up. Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I was going to ask
Okay.
you: is there
I see.
anything else that you would like to add about yourself, the job, or anything at all before we conclude?
I think you said everything. Now, the rest, what I can say, I will say with my music, I will say the people to tune to find out about our ZCK Music Academy and recording studios, about myself, and stay tuned because we have lots of excitement, lots of exciting music to share with the world. You can find us on
Absolutely.
Facebook, on
Yep.
Instagram, on LinkedIn, and on my own website, christiekanska.com.
I love that. And how long have you had this? Because you founded this recording studio. How long have you had this recording studio?
Uh-huh. We established Academy and the studio since 2014. It's been
Wow.
like almost 11 years. Mm-hmm.
Wow. I love that. I love that. I'm definitely going to have to take a tour of that when I do come down there for sure. That's amazing. Well, Christy,
Yes, you're
um,
welcome. Very
thank you
welcome.
so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for hopping on my podcast, Work Hard, Play Harder. I want you to enjoy the rest of your Sunday. You and I will most certainly be in touch.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.